Keelan, it's Mental Health Awareness Week. Join me throughout the programme from St Patrick's Mental Health Services, who are running an exciting new radio station called Upbeat.
Now we're going over to Aisling, who is at St Patrick's Hospital, where a radio station with a difference is starting up today.
Hi Keelan, I'm here in the reception of St Patrick's Mental Health Services, but it's no ordinary reception today, it's a radio station. Joining me now is Paul Gilligan, who's Chief Executive of the hospital. Paul, tell me about this novel idea for Mental Health Awareness Week.
Yeah, well, I suppose we're very excited today because this is Mental Health Week, as people know, and we felt we needed to find some sort of way of reaching out to people who experience mental health difficulties, putting out a message to people to say, look, when you have mental health, you should enjoy yourself, that we all are susceptible to getting difficulties, and that when that happens, we should look to seek support to deal with those difficulties. So this is the theme of what is, I think, a very novel idea. It's a radio station. Radio stations reach out to many people, and I think the Upbeat name is about giving people a sense of enjoyment, of a positive message. And I suppose the last key thing is to emphasise to people that if you have got a mental health difficulty, you can and should expect to recover, and be upbeat about that.
Excellent. Now the radio station, people can tune into their radios and online.
That's right. I mean, we've tried to make it as accessible as possible. Our content is all about mental health, but also about just happy, upbeat messages. We have lots of people involved. We have all of the organisations involved in mental health actually have engaged in this process, so we're delighted about that. We have lots of celebrity DJs. We have lots of guests coming in, so it's very exciting. But the key here is to emphasise to people that this is a radio station to emphasise good mental health and making sure you look after your mental health.
Thank you very much, Paul, for that. Joining me now is Lorna, and you're from Lucan in Dublin.
That's right.
How are you?
I'm very well, thank you.
Now tell me about your own experience.
Well, I've lived with a mental illness most of my life, and I'm here today because I think it's so important to, be upbeat and positive about your mental health, no matter what. There's a lot of stigma out there and stuff, and this is a way of maybe helping to get rid of that a little bit. And I just want to say that I have a good, wonderful life, and I get on with it, and that's what it's all about.
And how do you get on with it? What do you do every day that keeps you healthy?
I have my doctor here in St Patrick's, who's wonderful, and I work with her. I work with a counsellor, and just daily living. Good sleep, good diet, and exercise is very important as well. And just looking after yourself, and it all helps to keep things on track.
You're listening to Upbeat.ie.
I am indeed.
Thank you very much, Lorna.
You're welcome.
So if we move into the radio station where it's all happening in here, and I'm going to meet two of our celebrity DJs. How are you?
Aisling, how are you?
I'm good. So it's Teresa Lowe and Alan Short. So
in the
Short and Low.
This could be something this could take off. So tell me why you decided to get involved in this radio station.
Well, it's so exciting. This is Ireland's first pop-up radio station. It's all to promote Mental Health Awareness Week, talking about mental health tips. People need to mind their mental health. So I think that's what attracted this whole idea from my own point of view. Also, I was very attracted to Alan. Very attracted to the idea of working with him. We know each other how long? 25 years?
25 years we've been having an affair, and anyway, and so we wanted to get it out in the open.
He's
out in the open, and I'm jealous of her hair. I've always wanted her hair, and
that can be arranged.
Yes, and
nice
this
one.
morning already, I've had a great opportunity of playing "Where in the World," "Where in the World" with Teresa Lowe.
He was on "What in the World."
What in the
Slightly
World?
different from the one. This is the way I really wanted to do it. We didn't give any prizes at all.
Well, you promised me a rug. I promised we were going to win a rug. So
no, we gave all the rugs away in 1996.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're all gone.
And come here, throughout your programme this morning, you're talking mindfulness, you're talking all areas of mental health.
Yeah, we just had somebody in there talk about mindfulness and how to do. A great tip for everybody right now: get a raisin, put it in your mouth, chew the raisin, and just think about the raisin, and just get all your focus back on one thing, because we spend our time kind of thinking about so many things. We're stressed and we're this and negative thoughts. Just focus, relax, enjoy, and listen to the Short and Low.
And from Your own experience, I mean, would you have, everybody experiences highs and lows, so what do you do to keep yourselves on track?
Some people meditate, some people do yoga. In my case, I just take out a book and I read, and I just switch off. And I didn't realise that I was actually practicing mindfulness by doing that, because I'm learning so much here on the show this morning already. To take a book, time out on my own,
fresh air, lots of fresh air, because the best thing you can do, detox the body. The best way to do is go out for a good long walk. Lots of happy hormones, lots of serotonin, lots of happy stuff going on inside the head. Makes us feel better.
And nutrition as well, Alan.
Nutrition.
And we have
Green
Aideen
smoothies,
Bannon coming in later on this morning. She's a nutritionist, and she's going to tell us all about the food that makes you happy. In my case, I mentioned it earlier on air, it's dipping Jaffa cakes in tea.
It's just like,
very healthy.
Yeah, very healthy. Look, really healthy.
But it makes me happy.
That's good. Well, thank you so much for chatting to me, and enjoy the rest.
Short and low.
So, there we have it. Join me in the next hour, where I'll be meeting more people involved in the mental health area. And if you want to tune in, it's upbeat.ie or 99.5 FM in the Dublin area. Back to you in studio, Keelan.
Aisling, thank you very much indeed for that, and look forward to hearing more in the next hour. Let's go back to Aisling, who is still on the hunt for Ireland's most upbeat song.
Hi Keelan, lots of excitement happening here in St Patrick's Mental Health Services. Joining me now is Professor Jim Lucy, who's Medical Director here. Tell me a bit about the mental health services here in Ireland and what's happening.
Well, lots is happening, Aisling, and we need to be upbeat about it, because mental health services moved. They've moved from a sense of consciousness about responding to ill, actually building health in the well and keeping us all well. So we're here about actually embracing the issue of mental health for all of us, building a country that's well for all of us, not just well off for some of us. And that's going to be about making a priority for the wellness of people as being the kind of the biggest issue that the country must address. Mental health and mental health awareness, it is the biggest issue the country needs to face. We know that the mental health needs of our country are the biggest unmet needs in our country. And every family in the land, every family now, at this moment, everybody watching here, has someone in their family in mental distress. We need to be upbeat about that, because responding and actually preparing people for life through mental wellness is something that really works. And nowadays, mental health is effective. Mental health recovery is possible.
Tell me a bit about recovery and what people can do at home if they're watching this.
Well, we know that recovery is about empowering people to speak up for their wellness and giving them hope to do that. And here in St Patrick's and other mental health services in the country, we're about giving people the support to engage with mental health recovery. We respond to people's need. We also prepare them through advocacy so that we can actually make sure that mental health becomes something that they care about and actually have hope and knowledge that they can, through their own autonomy, speak up for the needs of. So think something like mindfulness, for example. We've got now a time where people can actually address the needs for their peace of mind in a practical way and learn how to be well. Fitness, exercise, diet. We're going to be talking about a lot of these things throughout the week in Upbeat, because mental wellness is something about the whole culture of our lives. It's not just something confined to those who perhaps in the days gone by were behind the asylum walls. It's something in all our families, in all our workplaces, and in all our days. We stay well, we build this country because we stay mentally well and rebuild it through our shared commitment to each other's health.
Thank you very much, Professor Lucy, for that. If we head over here, we'll meet some more celebrities who are who are presenting this week. Shay Byrne and Alison Canavan. Tell me a bit about your own experience. Why did you decide to get involved?
Well, I was hoodwinked and tricked into being here. I was told that they needed somebody for a show for a day, for an hour. So I came in. It turns into 15 hours of radio. But Paul Gilligan is the chief executive here, and he's a friend of mine. We do panto together, believe it or not. And he said, listen, we're doing something in time. We're trying to raise awareness of mental health, because mental health it's not just a one-off thing. It's not something that you access in a crisis. It's like a diet or fitness. It's something you need to look after on a regular basis. And you know, my own life, my own family, my own colleagues have suffered from mental illness, and I think it's something that we need more awareness. I'm trying to take that, as we always talk about, trying to take that stigma away. And
that's it. There's a lot of stigma attached to mental health. So Upbeat is about getting out there and saying it's okay.
This is my dream. I've been an ambassador for St Patrick's, walking my shoes for 3 years. Every single year it just gets better and better. We're starting to talk. Yeah, the stigma is fear. Why? People are fearful they'll have depression because they don't really know what to do, and people that don't have depression are fearful because they don't know what it is. So this week is about getting us to talk. It's about being positive. It's about giving people tools to help themselves as well as looking for services. So this is amazing. It's amazing for Ireland. It's amazing for everyone of all ages. And like you said, it's where we need to start with our children. So we need to give the tools to the parents, the grandparents, and let's get this country talking.
And you've talked about your own experience, and it's all different. You know, I mean, there's depression, there's bipolar, there's schizophrenia, there's lots of different mental health issues, but it's important to talk about them.
It's important to talk. Listen, we are unfortunately not great communicators in Ireland. Yes, we talk all the time, but not really about things that mean. Like when we start to talk about our feelings, you start seeing people looking down and they get very uncomfortable. So we need to start kind of opening the lines of communication. We need to start talking about our feelings. Depression is a lack of expression. So, you know, let's start talking to each other and let's start supporting each other.
Okay, excellent. So we'll be listening to you guys on upbeat.ie. So now, over the last 4 weeks, people around the country have been voting for their most favourite Upbeat song. Joining me now is Yvonne. How are you?
Hi, nice to meet you.
So you're part of Chorus. So tell me why you decided to get involved.
Well, this is just such a fantastic event to be involved in, and it's simply right up Chorus's street. Chorus is known for the last couple of years the incredible benefits of singing and how uplifting and upbeat singing can be. And over the recent years, there's been a lot of research, scientific research, that would show that singing, particularly singing in groups, is actually as good for you now as a yoga class. And it reduces stress and builds a sense of bonding and camaraderie. And also it has been known to trigger the release of the happy hormone, oxytocin. So we in Chorus believe very strongly that singing together can really, help to make everybody feel better and uplifted and upbeat.
And that's what you're going to do now. So the most popular song that was voted was Happy by Pharrell Williams. So they're going to sing us out with that.
I seem crazy what I'm about to say. Sunshine, she's here, you can take a break. I'm a hot air balloon, I could go to space. With the air like I don't care, baby, by the way. Because I'm happy. Because I'm happy.
Now, that was Aisling looking for Ireland's most upbeat song.